Welcome to Tai Chi. Everybody ready? Let's warm up. Hands at your waist, turn your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Point that chin. 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Expand your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Waist exercise. Don't forget to see the heel of your opposite foot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Airplane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be careful, shift your weight to the left. Good Tai Chi posture. Kick your right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shift your weight. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kick your butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Heisman, opening up your span, parallel feet, choose the right side, cross and sit on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shift weight and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Short 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cross training. Fan Gerald, hands extended, fingers wide spread, making circles with our wrists. Going forward, Bei, Yat, Ni, Sam, Say, Look, Chut, Bat, Gao, Sup, reverse, Yat, Ni, Sam, Say, Look, Chut, Bat, Gao, Sup. Hands at our waist, making circles with our foot. Gyor Khoi Mun, stand on the left, 2 inches above the ground with our right. Going clockwise, Yat, Ni, Sam, Say, Look, Chut, Bat, Gao, Sup. Reverse, Yat, Ni, Sam, Say, Look, Chut, Bat, Gao, Sup. Stand on your right, circle with your left. Bei, Yat, Ni, Sam, Say, Look, Chut, Bat, Gao, Sup. Reverse, Yat, Ni, Sam, Say, Look, Chut, Bat, Gao, Sup. Pile of sand in front of us. Stand on your left, kick up the sand with your right. Bei, Yat, Ni, Sam, Say, Look, Chut, Bat, Gao, Sup. Pedal forward. Press down that pedal. Sam, Say, Look, Chut, Bat, Gao, Sup. Stand on the right, kick up the sand with your left. Bei, Yat, Ni, Sam, Say, Look, Chut, Bat, Gao, Sup. Pedal forward, Yat, Ni, Sam, Say, Look, Chut, Bat, Gao, Sup. Okay, new one, beauty in the mirror. Okay, watch first, okay, because there's a time when you're not going to be able to see me. Okay, left foot forward, right foot 45, fingers widespread at the small of my back and at the mirror. Here's a mirror, looking at the mirror. I'm going to brush, turn, new mirror. Brush, turn, new mirror, okay? One more time, one more set, and then we'll be ready. So best thing is to take 2 feet across opposite lines, right foot back, 45 degrees, same thing, the most stable position, okay? Left hand is your mirror, towards your left, right hand, the small of your back, both hands, the fingers are widespread so the energy can get to the fingertips. Okay, here we go. Brush, turn, yat. Brush, turn, ni. Sam. Say. Look. Chat. Bat. Gao. Sup. So how are we getting there? We're pivoting on both feet, and we're also using our hips and waist, hips and waist. Once you are fully understand it and you turn your hips and waist and bring your upper body back, the further you can get it back. So this is what I said, right? If you didn't do it fully and your upper body and your hips and waist were not working for you, maybe you'd get it here. But you want to get a 180-degree turn, 180-degree turn, okay? All right, you're gonna practice that one. For golden cockerel, I try to explain on Monday's non-instructional. So watch what I do. This is incorrect, okay? It gets me up there, but I'm not making the best use of my body. So how will I get to use my body in a better way? I start my spiral up higher to have that area, the distance, to push down as I come up. I'd rather you start the spiral high so that you can push down. Start the spiral high so that you have the distance to push down. Watch where I'm pushing down. My hand is not doing this kind of thing. It's coming down and sitting here to push down. If it goes out here, it's tugging me to lose my posture. Watch. It comes to the side and starts the spiral up higher. Starts the spiral up higher so that I have the momentum and distance to push down as I come up. Okay, that one wasn't that good because I had not had that distance on me, that gap. Okay, push down, come up. Okay, it'll help us with the other movements such as cloud hands, and I'll call attention to it. So the main thing is you know that one hand centers you, you know the other one counterbalances you. But all I'm asking is that hand that comes up, start the spiral up higher, then push down. And keep the hand closer to you rather than give me one of these guys way out here. That's wrong, yeah? It has to be down here. Not close down, but here, okay? All right, let's go. Let's do it, okay? Any way, any side. And don't forget to rotate on that spindle now, okay? Okay, golden cockerel. It'll help if you spin a little bit on that axle. Continue. Continue. Last one. Okay, so stop. So you know this hand that sets in the center, it's actually a forward hand, but the next time around, it comes down. Start the spiral right there. Come down, push down. Don't wait until it's down to your danten and then you're going to try and push because you'll have only this distance to help you. But if you start to come spiral and then you have all this distance to come up and push down. Don't wait too low to get it. So watch what I do. Okay, start the spiral up higher. And swivel on that axle. So Ken's whispering to me because it's important that you know that some people call golden cockerel as a push down. Push down. So if you kind of change your thinking and say golden cockerel is a push down, then you make sure that you have something to push down in. So we don't want the push down only to occur from here to here. We want it to start up higher so that you can definitely push down as you come up, okay? So practice that one, okay? So new insights as we take our journey together, all right? T-sense, okay? Here we go, warming up, holding our ball. Out and to the side, part the wild horse's mane. Get a good stretch, sit back, sit down. Everybody has to do a little bit more sitting down. Root down, T and a ball, bring it in. Out on the side, 2, stretch, sit back, sit down, pivot, form a ball, out on an L, bow stance. Sit back, sit down, pivot out, hold your ball, out and to the side, cloud hands in the 10. Flip the forward hand, join it with the back. Sit down, sit back, twist 12 o'clock, stem cup. Twist out 9 o'clock. Two things happen. Use your hips and waist. Use your hips and waist. Use your hips and waist. Now, when we transition out to do a golden cockerel, 3 o'clock, go slowly. 12 o'clock, then start the spiral higher. See, there's no good sense in dropping that good energy, but you want to store it to start the spiral higher to give you the stability to push down. Okay, checking your closing form soon, but also polishing up our grass of the bird's tail. Out and to the side, ward off, pause, turn the hips and waist, then reposition the hands. Then sit down, sit back, do not move your hands. Turn at the hips and waist. Contact, turn at the hips and waist, do not move your hands. Use your driver, your waist and your hips to make your hands that are attached to your body move. Twist, root down, bring it in. Out L, bottom hand, gives you that space, pause, then turn your hips, then sit down, sit back, look back, turn at the hips and waist. Contact, turn them with hips and waist, push out. Checking your closing form now, sit back, sit down. Spiral up, then lunge forward together. Sit back, sit down. Twist, open, twist, in, twist. Embrace first, then shift your weight, rotate quickly, bring it in, push it away, separate, drop your shoulders, tuck your elbows, flex your knees, gravity takes care as you now close your form. And then end with a little bit relaxed knees, but not so bent like that, okay? You can come upright, but your knees are still relaxed. When you brush your knee, you set it up correctly. This is the multitasking. At least three things happen. If three things do happen, then leave the hands where they are because you've set it up correctly and you've multitasked. Turn the hips and waist, reposition, and refine that last movement of the hand coming this way and the hand coming here. So the piece that you're missing is set it up correctly. I think you have it. Okay, I think you have it. But the multi, do you get this? Then do you do this? I don't think so, okay? So I think originally we just went down like this, something like that. But if you can help yourself to say, I set it up correctly, I multitask, and then smooth it out, okay? But get that element in first. Can we try that on a 10 form? Set it up correctly, multi, turn hips and waist, magic because hands go for the ride. Then you finish up and refine the hands, okay? Sit back, sit down, pivot, set it up correctly, multi, turn hips and waist, brush your knee. One more, sit back, sit down, pivot, set it up correctly, multi, magic of brush, knee. Sit back, sit down, pivot, set it up correctly, multi, two, brush your knee. So there's something that we are adding that maybe you could use it to get that flow of energy a little better, okay? When we repulse the monkey now in the 10 form, remember we said center the front hand, the other hand does not take the same plane, but we always said the backhand is higher. But what I try to tell you in non-instructional is that at a glance, everybody's down here to repulse the monkey. They're down here. This backhand is lazy. It should be up so that you would get that momentum to lift up. So here again, the backhand is up higher to lift up and swivel, come down, and then here. Don't just keep it here now, okay? Keep it up higher. Curve it higher. Don't flatten it up. I would say curve it up like this. This is the formation I want you to create. Okay? Looking one more, okay, promise, one more. How does maiden work her shuttle? This is how maiden works her shuttle. When you have a ball, if this goes out, this goes out. This goes out, this goes out, then it turns. Okay, sit back. Center, center. This goes out, this goes out. This goes out, turn, rotate, then turn. Okay, so here again, go a little bit slower. Make sure you get your elements, okay? So let's turn this way. Golden cockle standing on its left, right? Hold your ball with your root down on the left. Step out on an L, move that hand, bring it up to the forehead, then turn the hips and waist, shuttle right. Sit back, sit down, pivot out, hold your ball, left heel, left hand starts to rotate, turn hips and waist, you set it up correctly, and you brush your knee. Shuttle. Okay, one more time. Hold your ball, right hand ready to go, right heel ready to go. Out, rotate that ball, turn the hips and waist, hands go for the ride, magic. Sit back, sit down, pivot out, hold your ball, out with your heel, bottom hand advances, set it up correctly. Then magic. Okay, moving on, right hand on the bottom, drilling it. Right foot, heel, right hand out, set it up correctly. Turn hips and waist, shuttle. Sit back, sit down, pivot out, hold your ball, left heel, left hand, set it up correctly, magic. Okay, so in instruction, yeah, it's okay, but then when we start to do it because you know it so well, then you can blend it together, okay? But try to pull yourself back and say, do I have the elements that she's looking for? So this, drop shoulders, set it up, push. Sit back, set it up correctly, then push, okay? All
When
right.
you get to a given position, final position, think about how stable that is. And then you're going to move to the next one. My idea of Tai Chi is each movement ends up in an advantageous balanced position, equilibrium position. And then once you got that, you're going to think about using strategies of turning and shifting weight to get it so that you can get to the next island, so to speak, optimum island. So on one hand, one is establishing in your mind what is a stable position. Number two, what are the strategies I'm using to go from one safe place to the next safe place, so to speak.
Commencing form, open, rotate, deep breath, drop the shoulders, tuck the elbows, center, glance as the other hand goes higher, open, head, watch it through, meet, make sure that left hand skims your hips, center, higher, glance, ear, turn, meet to your hips. Set it up correctly, multi, and magic of brush your knee. Sit back, sit down, pivot, set it up correctly, optimal position, multi, turn hips and waist. There's your magic. Sit back, sit down, pivot, root down, ball, out, up the mane. Sit back, sit down, pivot, T, ball, set it up correctly, and magic of parting the wild horse's mane. Set it up correctly, sit back, sit down, 12 o'clock, pivot out, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Use your hips and waist, lead with your toe, use your hips and waist, look beyond your fingertips. Don't forget to start your spiral higher. Push down and start higher to push down. Gather, tuck the elbows and follow. Semicircle spiral, done 10, follow. Out, give me my space, pause, turn hips and waist, reposition, use the power of your legs, your arms, directed by your hips and waist. Everything matches as you sit down, spiral up, lunge forward together, other side, twist, root down, bring it in, L, bottom hand, gives you that space, turn the hips and waist, set it up correctly, magic and power of the waist. Looking for a good closing. Sit back, sit down, pivot, open pivot, in pivot, embrace first, then close, rotate, bring it in, push them away. How do you tuck your elbows as you drop? Because gravity takes care of you. One more time, this time, try to internalize the keywords, commencing form. Tuck the elbows. Rise up higher as you glance. Follow it through the middle. Slide to the hips. Follow the higher. Slide to the hips. Set it up correctly. Multi to create magic. Root down, set it up correctly, advantageous, multi, magic. Set it up correctly, multi, magic. Set it up correctly, multi, magic. Use your hips and waist. Lead with your toes. Power of the hips and waist at work. Make it beautiful. One piece. Start your spiral, up higher, push down, higher, push down. Semicircle, tuck the elbows and follow. Swivel on the axle. Soft. Create your space. Turn hips and waist. Magic. Grasp the bird's tail. Sit down. Come up. Lunge together, feet and hands. Be sure the hands are not too low. Make sure that they're at least eye level, like now. Turn hips and waist. Sit down. Turn at the hips and waist. Contact turn again. Set it up correctly. Out into infinity. Twist. Open. In. Embrace first, then move, shift weight, rotate. In. Push away. How do you tuck the elbows, flex the knees? Hands go for the ride. Young 16, make the adjustment. Here we go. Commencing form. Part the wild horse's mane. Eye level. Half step. Spin the ball. Watch that advancing left hand onto the toe. Parameters cutting through the edge of your shoulder. Drop front, tuck elbow, bisect to your dantian, swirl back and look back, and set it up correctly. Multi and brush. Sit back, twist, set it up correctly. Multi, turn hips and waist. Magic. Sit back, twist, set it up correctly. Deflect, parry, then punch. Get it up to eye level, touch, sit back, sit down, spiral up and forward. Set it up correctly, pivot, pivot, hold, T, across, face out, single whip. Swirl, double swirl, shift the weight, rock, set it up correctly. Drop front foot, then look back, higher hand, lift off the ground, turn on that axle as you center to repulse. Set it up correctly, higher, lift off, set it up, multi, and magic. Pivot, pirouette, kick out, reposition, kick out, then turn hips and waist. Sit back, instep, hold the ball, out with the hand and heel, set it up, turn hips and waist, shuttle right. Half step to the back, across the hips and waist, all together to go to the bottom of the C. One hand joined by the second hand, then the foot, stretch out that knee, flash your arms only to the core, extent of your core. Sit back, twist, cup, 9 o'clock. 12, two things happen at 3. Middle cup, out into infinity, use your hips, waist, open. Middle cup, 3, T, ball, out, L, ward off, set that space, turn the hips, reposition, sit down, sit back, turn at the hips and waist, look back, contact, turn again, push out. Separate, roll back, make sure that the hand and fingers go at least eye level. Sometimes it's too low. Sit back, sit down, pivot, Round with a nice ball. Drop your shoulders. Out L. Give me my space. Then turn the hips to grasp the bird's tail, to look back as you turn your hips and waist. And again to turn to get that middle. Separate and roll back and sit down. Spiral, lunge. Nice closing, twist, open, in, embrace, shift your weight, rotate up, in, out, eye level, drop shoulders, tuck elbows. Gravity takes care of you. Okay, this time no words, young 16. Okay, same tempo, begin. Internalize what you've heard. Good thoughts. Part the wild horse's mane. Good Tai Chi posture, eye level. Eye level. Half step. spin and watch that left hand go up. And then set it, look straight out, point. Drop, bring that elbow in to bisect. Swirl back and look higher, lift up, brush knee one. Set it up correctly, multi, turn hips and waist, center that energy. Sit back, twist out, fist up, down, heel, deflect, then parry, then punch. Touch, roll back, sit down, come up, lunge forward. Pivot, pivot, hook, T, out across, out, single whip. Swirl, swirl, rock, set it down, weight on the back, center, then glance, then higher, and swivel. Make sure the tips are at eye level. Higher on the back, lift up, heel, meet, slide to the hip. Pivot, pirouette, kick out, reposition, hand, heel, and turn hips and waist. Sit back, twist in, ball, hand, heel, turn hips, push. Half step to the back, across the hips and waist, set up that left hand, bend down, one hand, join it by the second, join it by the foot, extend the knee thin, only what your core allows you to do. Sit back, twist, cup, 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Things happen at 3. Make sure that distance between your body and your hands are in comfortable position. T and ball. Bring it in. Set up that space. Turn hips and waist, reposition. Sit down, sit back, turn at the hips and waist, look back. Contact, turn at the hips and waist, center, push out. Make sure it's eye level. Sit down. Come up, eye level, out, infinity. Sit back, twist. Nice ball, rounded, out. Eye level. Pause and bring down the bird's tail. Eye level. Sit back, sit down. Come up, forward. Nice twist. Open. In, no stopping. Embrace, then shift, then rotate. Bring it in. Push it away. How do you tuck your elbows? Drop your shoulders, flex your knees as you close your form. Okay? Commencing form. Tuck the elbows. Eye level. Two, three. Half step. Watch that advancing right hand go up. Nice white crane. Tuck the elbow as you bisect. Swirl back, look back, higher hand, lift up and brush knee one. Set it up correctly. Multi. Turn hips and waist. Magic. Set it up correctly. Multi and magic. Half step. Sit back. Rock the front. Heel. Set it up correctly. Higher. Lift off. Spin on that table. Meet. Slide to the hip. Center. Higher. Glance. Lift. pivot, 2. Make sure that hand is higher. Spin on that axle, 3. Center higher, up, modify, final. Hold your ball on a T-stance. Give me my space. Turn hips and waist. Turn again, push out, separate, roll back, sit down, spiral up, lunge forward, eye level, twist, shift, center, L, push, turn, set, sit, turn, contact, push, roll back, sit down, up, forward, twist, 12, 9, 12, 3, 12, 9, sit back, 12, 3, 12, 9, 3, 9, 3, 9, 12, 3, hook, out, 9, half step, sit back, rock, lift up to your hip, cross, out to the left heel, gather the energy, center the energy, tuck the elbows, kick out right, in, L stance, don't forget the curl, sit back, twist all the way around, center left hand, left foot, follow in, down, halfway, spin out to the left, stretch out, shift weight, higher toe, spin, down, halfway, veer to the right, stretch, shift your weight, spiral higher to push down, heel, ball, heel, hand, set it up, magic, sit back, twist, hand, heel, set it up, magic, half step, across hips, set up the right hand, down together, one hand, join it, foot, extend knee, flash arms, sit back, twist, shift weight, heel out to deflect, bring it in to parry, then punch at eye level, touch, roll back, sit down, spiral up, lunge forward, twist, open, in, embrace, shift, rotate, in, out, eye level, drop shoulders, flex knees, tuck elbows as you now close your form. Commencing form. Tuck the elbows. Eye level. Two, three. Half step. Watch that advancing right hand go up. Nice white crane. Tuck the elbow as you bisect. Swirl back, look back, higher hand, lift up and brush knee. 1, Set it up correctly. Multi. Turn hips and waist. Magic. Set it up correctly. Multi and magic. Half step. Sit back. Rock the front. Heel. Set it up correctly. Higher. Lift off. Spin on that table. Meet. Slide to the hip. Center. Higher. Glance. Lift. Pivot. 2. Make sure that hand is higher. Spin on that axle. 3. Center higher. Up. Modify. Final. Hold your ball on a T-stance. Give me my space. Turn hips and waist. Turn again, push out, separate, roll back, sit down, spiral up, lunge forward, eye level, twist, shift, center, L, push, turn, set, sit, turn, contact, push, roll back, sit down, up, forward, twist, 12, 9, 12, 3, 12, 9, sit back, 12, 3, 12, 9, 3, 9, 3, 9, 12, 3, hook, out, 9, half step, sit back, rock, lift up to your hip, cross, out to the left heel, gather the energy, center the energy, tuck the elbows, kick out right, in, L stance, don't forget the curl, sit back, twist all the way around, center left hand, left foot, follow in, down, halfway, spin out to the left, stretch out, shift weight, higher toe, spin, down, halfway, veer to the right, stretch, shift your weight, spiral higher to push down, heel, ball, heel hand, set it up, magic, sit back, twist, hand heel, set it up, magic, half step, across hips, set up the right hand, down together, one hand, join it, foot, extend knee, flash arms, sit back, twist, shift weight, heel out to deflect, bring it in to parry, then punch at eye level, touch, roll back, sit down, spiral up, lunge forward, twist, open, in, embrace, shift, rotate, in, out, eye level, drop shoulders, flex knees, tuck elbows, as you now close your form. Commencing form. Good thoughts. Part the wild horse's mane. Good Tai Chi posture, eye level. Eye level. Half step. Spin, watch that left hand go up. And then set it, look straight out, point. Drop, bring that elbow in to bisect. Swirl back and look higher, lift up, brush knee one. Set it up correctly, multi, turn hips and waist, center that energy. Sit back, twist out, fist up, down, heel, deflect. Then parry, then punch. Touch, roll back, sit down, come up, lunge forward. Pivot, pivot, hook, T, out across, out. Single whip. Swirl, swirl, rock. Set it down, weight on the back, center, then glance, then higher, and swivel. Make sure the tips are at eye level. Higher on the back, lift up, heel, meet, slide to the hip. Pivot, pirouette, kick out, reposition, hand, heel, and turn hips and waist. Sit back, twist in, ball, hand, heel, turn hips, push. Half step to the back, across the hips and waist, set up that left hand, bend down, one hand, join it by the second, join it by the foot, extend the knee thin, only what your core allows you to do. Sit back, twist, cup, 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Things happen at 3. Make sure that distance between your body and your hands are in comfortable position. T and ball. Bring it in. Set up that space. Turn hips and waist, reposition. Sit down, sit back, turn at the hips and waist, look back. Contact, turn at the hips and waist, center, push out.